Hi guys, welcome to this week's Urban Uncut, and the first thing I want to say is a message to the person that unsubscribed last week because of the adverts. Here's an advert from our official sponsor.
Feeling lethargic? Lack the energy you need to perform your mundane, everyday tasks? You need Lenergy, the all-new, all-natural energy drink from the UK's #1 premium car salesman. Drink Lenergy at work, in the car, at the gym, in the garden. Lenergy unleashes your full potential and allows you to be the best version of you. Formulated from a special blend of all-natural, all-organic, and all-vegan-friendly ingredients, Lenergy puts a full stop to lethargy and laziness. Drink Lenergy, you bugs. Lenergy is available now in all leading retailers. Get yours today. Lenergy is not part of Urban Automotive, and all side effects, illnesses, and abscesses will not be held accountable. This drink should not be consumed by anyone.
Tastes like shit. Whose idea was that?
Okay, so back from the adverts. We've got to rush this week because I didn't get the memo that the weather had changed this week. Actually, that's nice. You can do me a little warm-up.
40 degrees
40 degrees to like 15.
It's a
And
little...
I'm still holding on to summer, the 2 days of summer that we got. This week, we are starting with a little urban work segment.
And look, not one black vehicle in sight. Not one black vehicle in sight. Ta-da!
We've called in every favour just to pull in 3 vehicles that are not black. This is our array of basically workhorses.
Yeah, but they're all so different.
In every way.
All 3 vehicles are so different in every way. I love this. This is obviously the urban demo work truck.
Yeah, so this is our little workhorse. We basically use this to go and collect customer cars, drop things off. So we've got the branding on the side, the urban crest that we got designed as well, just for the, you know, just a bit of promotional work on this. Obviously military green, we've gone for a white roof, which is a little bit off the wall.
A little bit heritage kind of looking, isn't it? Yeah.
And because obviously the silver didn't go with the rest of the car, we've wrapped all of the, like the areas on the car, accents?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
accents? You say accents?
Grills and vents.
Accents. Yeah, but that's an accent, isn't it, mate?
I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, but that certainly wasn't no accent.
Anyway, the grills and vents are finished in like smooth finish Raptor, which gives like a little bit more of a rugged feel to the car. So this is our 90 hardtop, 2 seats in the front and a cabin in the rear.
3 seats.
3 seats.
This has got a jump seat, this one. So the 90, well, and the 110, you can get obviously a 3-seater, 6-seater.
Yeah, but you can't, can you? You can't get a jump seat because there's no stock. Anyone that's ordered a car with a jump seat is not getting their car built at the moment because they've run out of the seats in the middle.
So it is an option, but you just can't have it.
Although I think the stock is limited of the clear view mirror, which is an automatic option with the jump seat because you can't see through when someone's sitting in the seat.
There you go. Spec facts.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, so we've got this 90 hardtop, very, very cool.
Next up,
T6.1 panel van.
this is freshly built actually for VW.
So this was getting built last week on the last vlog, wasn't it? We said it kind of like an Estral blue look.
That was it. We had trouble matching the colour. We have matched the colour perfect now. Bumpers flowing really nice. You go from aluminium to carbon, lovely colour match there. All gloss black on the accents on the car.
Is this long wheelbase as well? This is long wheelbase, isn't it?
It looks longer than normal, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, because we offer the tubes for short and long wheelbase, and they go the full length of the underbody on the car, so you get that flowing look all the way from the beginning to the end. Full kit, front and rear, UC4 wheels, and obviously this is the van man. Comes in combi or van, and this one is for.
So exterior styling, but the interior is as a van.
Yeah, we leave the interior as a van in vans all the time because we think people obviously might want to jump in with dirty gear, use them as they're meant to be used, but they want the look on the outside.
So we've got utility, kind of farm-looking 90 hardtop, we've got van, and then we've got the luxury N1 commercial vehicle. So if you want a Range Rover, but you also want a tax and VAT efficient vehicle, there's nothing better than the Discovery 5.
right.
There really isn't. It genuinely feels and drives like a Range Rover, but it's an N1 commercial vehicle. And this particular customer, this is my customer, it's a scaffolding company, and he's actually using it as a van. So as you know, we put the seats in the back, you can turn it back into a 5-seater, we take the bulkhead out and put the bench seat in the back. He's decided to keep it as a 2-seater van, but he's got a Meridian
Full
sound
compliance.
system, leather seats, heated leather steering wheel, 23-inch alloys, air suspension, a 300 brake horsepower diesel engine. It is a Range Rover van, but Land Rover Discovery 5.5.
Yeah, you don't get better tax efficient luxury motoring than this.
No.
I mean, this was our best selling car for what, 2.5, 3 years?
Easy, yeah.
Before the Defender hardtop came out, this was the go-to car for everyone with a business. Now there's a mixture between the two. Obviously the Defender's got a little bit more of a funky look to it. This is more like the sleek, luxurious look, whereas the Defender is where people want to go for like a rugged, you know.
It is definitely a bit more rugged. You ain't got the carpets in the interior. This does feel like a car. The Defender is a little bit more utility, a little bit more rugged. So this is perfect if you want that car feel, if you want that Range Rover feel. This is beautiful Khaki in metallic grey, which is a premium colour palette as well. Just looks so classy, so stylish. Turning up to your client's house or premises in this, just, you know, it looks like you know what you're doing.
Exactly, yeah. What would you have, guys? Get in the comments and tell us, business owners out there, which one suits you the best? Is it the little hard top? Is it the full-on van? Or is it the luxurious disco? Get in the comments and let us know.
Which one would you choose before we let them decide?
I'd have the 90 hardtop.
Would ya?
Yeah.
I see. I'm this. I'm a bit more of a poser.
Yeah, you're a bit more posh than me, though. I'd have the 90 hardtop because there's only me that comes to work, and I like driving a 90. I drive a 90 at the moment. That's my favourite. What's yours?
Scrolling through my Instagram feed, if I'm scrolling for like a couple of minutes, I reckon 60% of that is people that I don't follow, and it's suggestions from Instagram. And for me, it's frustrating because, you know, Instagram, I'm not going to say it made me what I am today, but the power of it, coming from a white van man to getting loads of followers to meeting people like Simon and Yanni and getting this opportunity at Urban, I've seen the power of how it can change people's lives. And I put a post up over the weekend about how Instagram has changed and how it's not a photo sharing platform anymore, and now it is, you know, they're trying to compete with TikTok and more about the reels and stuff like that. And you know, I had a couple of messages saying, oh, why do you care about likes? Your likes going down. Well, it's not the likes in particular, but the lack of likes is showing that my content isn't going to the right eyes. 202,000 followers, it's probably going to 5% of them because they're pushing reels instead of photos. And myself, like many others who use social media and Instagram in particular as a business platform to promote the business that they use. You know, I'm promoting Urban, I'm promoting the cars that we sell, the products that we sell, and it's not going to the right eyes. And I get, you know, businesses have to evolve, and I get that there is a place for Urban on Reels and on TikTok, but I don't know why Instagram is having to change so much. You know, when there are, you know, we can have Reels, that's fine, but they still need to remember that photo sharing is where it started, and that needs to be the key element, and show, you know, people's followers what they want to see rather than what is being pushed onto them. Well, this is the other thing. None of it makes sense. I probably think that none of it makes sense. I think that maybe 85% of my followers are car people. They follow me because of the cars. I put a quick 12-second video of me and my dog in the car, and it got 2 million views. It went almost viral. I put a nice shiny video of me driving a Bentley GTC, sun shining, stunning edit by yourselves, and it got like 17,000 views. So how does that correlate? And then again, I'll put a video of me driving a GT3 RS. It gets 800,000 views, which is fantastic. And then that was just off my phone, my mate in the passenger seat. So I don't know whether there's like some kind of analytics there that they think well, that's an edited video by a camera rather than a phone, and they're pushing the ones that are a little bit more raw. I'm not sure, but I don't know what the answer is. There's no point in moaning about it because I don't think Instagram will change it. But it is frustrating to see it change like that, especially knowing the power of it and what it's done for people. What I love about the YouTube channel is that I genuinely think it's a perfect mixture of me and Simon arsing about and having a bit of fun, but also showing the incredible product that we produce. And I think that's, and you know, with 50,000 subscribers, that's real. They subscribe because they want to see what's happening every week, and that's fantastic. I've got no doubt at all. I mean, I've got an organic following of 202,000, but I've got no doubt at all that people followed me maybe 3 or 4 years ago and just forgotten to unfollow me because they're not that interested. Whereas subscribers are real, you know, and we get so many messages saying looking forward to Friday's vlog, but we get so many inquiries off the back of Urban Uncuts. I saw Daniel Ashfield's Defender, I want one just like that. I saw Yanni's Range Rover, what wheels are they? Can I have them? You know, and that's such a powerful tool. So, you know, we are concentrating heavily on YouTube as a business, and yeah, I think that's the way to go. Maybe Instagram is just going to be a dying platform that we just continue to plod along with, but it's probably not the future. Thank you for subscribing. Keep watching. It's just getting better and better and better. Why do I look so threatened? Keep watching, all right?
Right, so next exciting thing coming up from us is the RSQ8. I've got my eyebrows. We are doing our first test fit. Mike's preparing everything. What he's doing now, he's deburring all of the first test fit parts so they don't cut our fingers when we do it. Let's go and have a look what he's doing. Mikey, what are we doing?
I'm just working on finger safe in the splitter because it's been left with all the flashing on the edges.
Yeah, so when things come out of the mould, you can see here, obviously you've got all of this raw edging just here, and Mike will just use the orbital sander and like the hand sand just to get it down. So once we've done this, we can obviously test fit the splitter up, yeah?
Without doubt, I just don't want to leave any of the sharp edges on it to damage the car.
Damage the paint, yeah. So we have got in this kit, we've obviously got front eyebrows, we've got lower side seals, and that's a 3-part lower side seal kit. That covers the rear door, the front door, and also the small bit that just goes around the fender at the front. We've got some nice little extensions on the rear which follow the whole kit through, and then a 2-piece rear spoiler, upper and lower, which finish the kit off. It looks lovely. It's going to look great with 24-inch wheels. Let's do some test fitting now and see if everything fits so we can go to full production. Right, so first things first, the eyebrow. I'll be his glorious assistant. Eyebrow, tape.
I don't think that's going to be enough tape.
No, we'll get some more tape, yeah. Right, so what we do, we're offer the eyebrows up, see whether they fit on the car. We've made this with an A and a B surface so we can bond the B surface to the car so it looks nice and neat. First impression, looks like it's fitting straight away. Yeah, how's it feel, Mike?
Nice and snug into the corner.
It looks tight.
It is very tight.
Yeah, which is good. Nice snug fit. We try and get everything within sort of like 0.5 millimetre on the car, which you almost can't even see down the gaps. Once this is bonded, it's just literally going to look like it's the actual, you know, like it came out of the factory. That's what we aim for. So one more piece.
Yeah, this little piece down this bottom corner, pull that in.
So we've gone for this new design with these nice little strapes that come out the side, which flow back into the car. So if you're going to get a coloured car here, you're going to see carbon flashes back on the car.
How is it going?
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
It's going really well.
Look, we got the memo today.
Yeah, we did.
If you'd have worn my shorts and I'd have wore your top, we'd have been in a little suit. We're just on the splitter. Mike's just deburred it.
Nice work.
Deburred?
Nice work.
I'm still going to cut my fingers probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's good. Wow.
Yeah, so in on the design, basically what we've done, we've gone for some strakes at the side to go with the strakes off the side of the eyebrow, and we've also gone for this new design which flows around the front of the bumper to make it more aggressive. Got an intake here with the stilts which will pin it up underneath. So that literally fits perfect. We're really getting good at this, guys.
We could have used the one that's pre-lacquered, couldn't we?
I know.
Not really good.
Yeah, so what we did in advance of this, we've actually made one kit already. It's all pre-lacquered, and we're like keeping our fingers crossed, because if this test fit one works, we'll get that kit straight on and we'll have a car built by next week. We don't even need to go to production because we took a risker on one kit. This part is made up of 2 times 245 grams
on the outer and the inner.
And the inner.
And
so
then
you've
bonded
got
together.
double the amount of thickness. What Chris is trying to say is if we lay it up in different orientation on the inside, it may flex in a particular way, which will enable us to push this up to the car without having so much tension.
You've also got the fact there's glue in there.
Yeah, so it makes it a really strong part. So
it's also an overly complicated part that I really wish we didn't design.
Yeah, I know. Look how complex this is just for an eyebrow. I think it's about £1,000 worth of parts here. So, but it's all about the touches. It's about making it a comprehensive kit rather than just putting lower seals on. That's why we've changed the design, gone for something a little bit more impressive this time. So onto the side seals. These are good. Right, so the good thing about having 3 seals is there's 3 of us, so we can all hold a bit each.
Why have I got the small bit?
He's got the small bit in his hand, I've got the largest bit in my hand.
I think mine's larger.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Mine's more
Mike reckons he's larger. So, that just fits like a glove.
Yeah, they tuck up on that lip, tucks right up to the bottom edge of the door, so you can't really position it wrong.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, we idiot-proofed these ones, didn't we?
Oh, yes.
So what we need to do is just double check this line along here. There's a little bit, is that just the burr in there that just to finish the edge off, yeah?
Just where there's a split in the mould.
Yeah.
And also they've nailed the orientation of the carbon because it's the second kit we've done, so everything's going the right way.
So everything's going the right way down the car?
This is a proper kit to use on a car.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so not just a test fit
no,
kit?
No, we just went for it this time.
We're taking risks.
We are.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay, so last but no means least, we've got the small little, what are we calling this?
This is just an extent, so we've basically got an 8-piece side seal kit, haven't we?
Yeah, so basically 3 pieces on the side, 1 piece on the rear.
Yeah.
So we're calling this part of the side seal kit.
It's a side seal kit.
It's not a canard, an aeroblade. It's just fallen apart. So we got the extension of the side seals on the back, and then last we've got the 2 spoilers. So we get the car down, we'll see whether they fit. Normally we struggle with a little bit of twist in the first ones, so we're going to see whether these ones fit. So there you have it.
Yeah.
A 100% fit first time out of the mould, which is pretty good. Generally we'll go backwards and forwards a couple of times, but this one in particular. Happy?
Over the moon.
Over the moon.
Right, everyone, if I told you gloss khaki, yellow and tan, you'd think that's the spec of a rambling madman. But it just looks awesome. Check out this 2017 SVR. Full urban carbon fibre conversion, 23-inch alloys, yellow calipers, gloss khaki, but check out this interior, full stage 2 leather interior in tan. I don't know why this colour combination works, it just does. This interior is absolutely stunning. So it's got the factory carbon fibre, but as you can see, the leather retrim has run through the dash as well. We've got carbon fibre seat backs as well. Interestingly, this is a 2017 model. Now, obviously they only did this model for a year. The screen in the centre is slightly bigger than a 2015-2016 model, but then obviously when the 2018 one came out, there's no more analog dials, and this was all touchscreen here for your temperature control and seat control and stuff like that. So a lot of people really liked this model because the 2015, 2016, 2017 SVR was so much louder than the 2018 model. So obviously for the 2018 model year SVR, we do an exhaust modification for that, but the 2015, 2016 models just didn't need it. They were so loud. So this seems to be quite a sweet point for SVR owners because you've got the bigger, more modern tech, but you've also got analog dials rather than the fiddly touchscreen. Everything's touchscreen now. It's the way it's going. We've just got to get over it. But this is just a really nice place to be. Now this car has got everything. Our carbon fibre V2 kit, carbon fibre side vents, carbon fibre wing mirror caps, but it's also got a 2018 model year carbon vented bonnet. Thing looks absolutely amazing. Like I say, it's not a spec that you'd probably think of, but it just all seems to work together lovely. Right everyone, we have got our first customer car supplied Cullinan conversion and it's on a black badge. Look at that. The boys are just finishing detailing it. There's a few things that are still being left on for the bond to settle, but I cannot get enough of these cars. I absolutely love them. I know they're Marmite, but I just think they're stunning. And this is a very good customer of ours. He's well into his double digits, probably, I was going to say 20, but he could be up to nearly 30 cars with us now. And I've just put in a quick call to him and I said, look, we haven't got any rolling shots of a Cullinan with a kit yet. They've all been static. Can we just take this for a quick lap around the block? And he said, Lenny, you don't need to ask. So what a guy. Thank you very much, Richard. And yeah, so this is on its way out and we're going to get some rolling shots of it. Gents, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Is it odd that I feel slightly aroused driving this?
No, I think you should feel aroused.
That's completely acceptable, right?
Completely fine.
Simon, you ready for this outro?
I'm trying to buy a Porsche.
Try a little bit harder, maybe you need some Lenergy.
Good advert. What do you think, guys? Is this a goer? Is this actually a goer?
Look at my happy little lemony face. So this just what started as a joke.
You wasn't exactly on board to start off with, though, and I'm What's inside here? I know this is like a marketing mock-up.
I think without like brand placement, I think it's a blue cow.
What's a blue cow? Am I being completely
Oh my God!
dumb?
Are you okay? I don't want to brand name it, so it's a blue cow. What's the opposite of blue?
Red.
Right. And what's the male version of a cow?
Bald.
Oh my God. Literally. I was trying, Tom,
You know what I need?
I was trying my hardest for you.
I was leading up to this. You know what I need? Some Lenergy.
God. Right, what are you doing?
Look at this. Come and look at this. Come and look at this.
This is my new company car. In Lenergy colours.
Right, I don't mean to promote another brand here, but I love that.
He's epic, isn't it? That is epic.
That's the Tech Art Street R Porsche. Now, we're obviously not going to do Porsche. I love a Taycan, I love a 911.
Do you know what we said this morning? The Taycan's probably the only car that I'd replace my car for, because I just think it's absolutely perfect. We've all got to go EV, and it's the only electric car that I think looks amazing out of the box. Obviously, we're doing the EQS and a few other bits, but the Taycan's a beautiful looking car.
Yeah. I really like their products. I think we should reach out to them and see if we can buy them.
Oh.
Build some Porsches.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you think? Build some Porsches, get in the comments.
Yeah,
It's like missing
nice.
from our portfolio.
Nice.
Although we won't do it ourselves, because obviously we've put all of our efforts and infrastructure into other brands, but I would most certainly look at building those cars. I think the quality of their product is very, very similar to ours. I've seen it at shows, and obviously being like a bit of a geek when it comes to fit and finish.
Yeah.
Obviously, me and Chris always scour underneath cars and check other manufacturers out, and we know that Tech Art is.
It's one of those things, isn't it? It's
very
like pick your battles. As nice as it would be to rule the world in the world of car modifications.
When brands come together, don't they? Brands come together. So one thing before we log off for this week, we got something rolling in.
Oh, not enough sauce this time. Not enough.
That is the best launch we have ever done. Rolled in by Tom, caught by me, sound effects from Lenny, Lenergy, the geezer.
Oh no. Do you think our competitors watch these?
I know at times we deem to be unprofessional, but we do it with the best interest, I promise you. This is our new Golf R wheel. Isn't it hot and sexy?
It's very, very cool.
It is the UCR, little play on words there. It's got the power ring on the outside, taken across the XRS float onto the Golf R program.
Can I just interrupt you quickly, right? Because I know how excited you get about new products, but I'm looking at my mates over there, Dan and Lloyd, my colleagues in parts conversions, right? And I expect their heads are going to fall off.
For the purposes of the conversation, they've told me that they're not your mates, they are just your colleagues.
Right, okay. Lloyd, are we mates or colleagues? Bit of both, innit? Bit of both,
Depends on the day.
Dan, we're definitely mates because you know that
What did he say? Anyway, back to
Dan. Because they're going to have to field off all the inquiries about people who are going to get all excited about this. Do we have them on the shelf ready to go?
Yes, we do.
Pinky promise?
Pinky, well, sort of. We've got kits on, the kits are on the shelf, and we've not spoke to anyone about the kits because the wheels haven't turned up. This is the first test wheel that we get, just to see the look, the design, the concavity, how it goes together. And we have stock of matte black, gloss black, and gunmetal grey
Such a cool looking
on
wheel.
the way. They'll be here in about 6 or 7 weeks' time, so we will have Golf R kits on the shelf in 6 or 7 weeks.
So register your interest, basically. Email us and let us know if you've got a Mark 8 Golf, because that is very, very, very cool.
Cool. We're doing it in a 19-inch so you can follow the OEM tyre pattern. And we're also going to do a 20-inch for people that want to go a little bit oversized. Doesn't ride the greatest, but lots of people like that.
Form over function.
Yes, so that's it. On that note, I think we should probably
What have we done this week, Tom? So, vans, commercials, green SVR, a bit of Lenergy.
Black badge Cullinan.
Cullinan as well. Speaking of Cullinans, we've got this beautiful montage, edit, creative
Creative montage.
of this Cullinan. So thanks as always. Make sure you share, like and subscribe and watch this.
See you next week, guys.